Good morning, everyone. Hopefully, you're doing great today. Today is another day, and if you woke up today, you're doing good. So be encouraged that today you woke up, God will bless you if you seek Him. Let's read Proverbs 27 together. Don't brag about tomorrow, since you don't know what the day will bring. Let someone else praise you, not your own mouth. A stranger, not your own lips. A stone is heavy and sand is weighty, but the resentment caused by a fool is even heavier. Anger is cruel and wrath is like a flood, but jealousy is even more dangerous. An open rebuke is better than a hidden love. Wounds from a sincere friend are better than many kisses from an enemy. A person who is full refuses honey, but even bitter fools taste sweet to the hungry. A person who strays from home is like a bird that strays from its nest. The heartfelt counsel of a friend is as sweet as perfume and incense. Never abandon a friend, either yours or your father's. When disaster strikes, you won't have to ask your brother for assistance. It's better to go to a neighbor than to a brother who lives far away. Be wise, my child, and make my heart glad. Then I will be able to answer my critics. A prudent person foresees danger and takes precautions. The simpleton goes blindly on and suffers the consequences. Get security from someone who guarantees a stranger's debt. Get a deposit if he does it for foreigners. A loud and cheerful greeting early in the morning will be taken as a curse. Hopefully mine wasn't earlier. A quarrelsome wife is as annoying as a constant dripping on a rainy day. Stopping her complaints is like trying to stop the wind or trying to hold something with greased hands. As iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. As workers who tend a fig tree are allowed to eat the fruit, so workers who protect their employer's interests will be rewarded. As a face is reflected in water, so the heart reflects in the real person. Just as death and destruction are never satisfied, so human desire is never satisfied. Fire tests the purity of silver and gold, but a person is tested by being praised. You cannot separate fools from their foolishness, even though you grind them like grain with mortar and pestle. Know the state of your flocks and put your heart into caring for your herd, for riches don't last forever and the crown might not be passed to the next generation. As the hay is harvested and the new crop appears and the mountain grasses are gathered in, your sheep will provide wool for clothing and your goats will provide the price of a field, and you will have enough goat's milk for yourself, your family, and your servants. Great passage today. Today is, again, Proverbs 27, and the verse I want to focus on is verse 1. I mean, there are a lot of other good verses in there too, but verse 1 is the one I want to focus on more so. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring. Proverbs 27:1. Another place, James says this as well too. Now listen, you who say today or tomorrow we will go to this city or spend a year there, carry on business and make money. Why you do not even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if it's the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. As it is, you boast in your arrogant schemes. All such boasting is evil. If anyone then knows the good they ought to do and doesn't do it, it is sin for them. We get overly excited about projects, or at least we have. Before the pandemic hit, everyone had plans. Everybody had plans, and no one planned to stay home during this pandemic. I didn't plan to stay home. I didn't want the whole, nation to shut down, especially California. But it did. It shut us down, and we're going back in possibly to a second one. And there's people who made plans, who either made plans to reopen right now, who maybe can't live out that reopening because things are shutting down once again. And we make plans. And sometimes we rest so much in those plans. But the Bible says very clearly that we should not trust in our plans. Planning is important, yes, because planning helps us get ready for the next day. But the key thing about this, and the key thing about James and Proverbs, is it tells us to focus on today. What you can do today, do today. Set out, plan your day. Do what you need to do. Come home, do what's there. That you have planned, rather than plopping yourself down on the couch or on your bed and being like that door that swings back and forth. You will be on the bed flipping over and back and over again. It doesn't get anywhere. We need to plan for the next day. We need to plan for whatever it is we need to do, but also know that we have to live for the day. The question is for today. Today's a short one, I guess. We're at 4 minutes and 43 seconds. But the question is, what have you done today that you know you needed to do, that you could do? What are you planning for in the future, and what are you going to do with that? Stephen Covey has a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and one thing in there, he had the quadrant system where it says, there's check it out. Search for it. There's urgent and unimportant things. Those are things we have to take care of right away. They become on the forefront of our list because we have to do it, or else things are going to kind of fall apart. There are urgent and important things. Those things we have to take care of right away too, before the other ones. There's unurgent and important things, which are things that are important, but we could sit down and plan for those. And those are the things that we sit down and we plan for the next day, or for when we want to do that. But then there's the urgent, unimportant, and urgent, important things that we have to take care of. And we have to prioritize which is more important. And then there's the non-urgent, non-important items that are in our life. You could fill this thing with whatever it is that you do. Is it urgent? Is it important? Is it non-urgent? Is it not important? If it's not urgent, not important, you know what you do with that list? Delete. That's what you could do. And sometimes you could enjoy time in there if you have the extra time to do junk stuff, or, have fun for a little bit. Plan times to relax, yes. But if you are trying to be focused, do what you can today, not tomorrow, today. It goes with yesterday's laziness too. So, hope you have a good day. Plan, but discard the plan and take care of today first. Plan for tomorrow, but take care of today first. Take care of today. All right. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.